Hey guys, Raptor here with a full rundown of all the Battleborn characters, the 25 to be exact, of this Gearbox hero shooter from the creators of Borderlands, of course. Let's start with Ambra here, and she has like the most awesome taunt, walk like an Egyptian. Well, she's like an Egyptian god that can deal damage and also heal allies. For example, the sunspot, she can put that down and enemies that are nearby get hit, and otherwise the allies get healed. She can also drain life, get some damage back, stuff like that. Also super annoying is that when she's almost dead, she gains a shield. So if you're playing her, that's nice, but if you're not, that's just stupid, because you're, oh, I'm almost down, I'm almost ever, and then she has a shield, and that's super great. Okay, we have Actus here. He charges things up, so when he kills like a minion or something like that, he gains like 1 charge. Or if he kills like a major enemy, so that's like a player, he gets like immediately 5. And when it's fully charged, as you can see at the skills, they just deal more damage. Fully charged, deal 100 damage to shields. Fully charged, shock also damage nearby enemies. So he does like stuff like that. He can leap. He has like a huge robot arm. I really like how he looks. That robot arm is amazing. And also, yeah, just goes into the fight. He's a brawler, so he punches like crazy and does stuff like that. It's like the battle cry. Okay, cool. Then we have Benedict, and he's like jumping around, flying. He can also fly well. It's more like gliding. So if you double jump and you hit like the let's see, the second, so the L2 button, your secondary attack, you just glide. So that's like nice, yeah, because not a ton of people can fly in this game, so he's like one of the only one. He also has a rocket launcher, and he has like a guided missile that you can shoot and deal a ton of damage with, and also launch forward and yeah, just shoot. It's a cool guy. I really like how he looks, and he's like woo 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 woo, like super smooth. Love his style. Then we have Boulder. He is like not a smooth guy, but he wants to get some damage. So killing enemies causes Boulder to melee 20% faster and take 55 less damage for 8 seconds. So he's like really a team fight character. So if he like kills someone, he will be way better. He's also really good at chasing, because he can throw an axe and also dash forward to enemies, knocking them back, stuff like that. So it's like a nice tank to have on your team. I really like the look of this guy. I'm a red lover, as you might know, and yeah, he totally fits my style. So if you're not a red lover, you can also like go and change that a little bit, but I don't know, I don't really like the skins. They're like recolors, and that's something like that League of Legends did in the early days, and they removed that because yeah, it's just lazy. Hopefully they will also have like awesome other cool skins, but I know why they didn't do it. Well, let's get back to this guy here. So he just launches forward, also like pushing enemies back, fires a grenade that deals damage and blinds enemies, so then your screen is just white for 1 second, and he can also just rapidly kill with his blades. I really want to unlock him, but yeah, I'm not there yet. So a person you will not see coming is this girl. She's like a stealth assassin. A cool ability is Hollow Twin. She just deploys a decoy, and yeah, that looks like her, but it's not her. So she really looks like Shaco to me, if we keep comparing it with League of Legends. And of course also has like a clone that he can put down. Also a melee character, really is all about hitting, nuking that one target, but something interesting is that the ultimate she has, Blink Storm, also deals damage to up to 5 enemies and stun them. So just all in front, and yeah, she deals a ton of damage, stun them as well. So this guy is super awesome. He also gains stack by just killing, and yeah, that will give him more damage, up to 30%. So that's nice. But if he dies, he just yeah, loses the half of that. Let's look at some respectable. Whoa, that really blinds your enemy. Yeah, that's a cool one as well. Okay, let's go back to his attack. So he's also a melee fighter, a really good one. El Dragoon explodes, dealing 500 damage to nearby enemies. That's his ultimate. Yeah, that's insane. 500 damage is really a lot. You can also leap forward, just gap closer to get to the enemies and start punching. Then we have Galielea. And I really love this. So normally I'm not really into the reskins, but I really like her style in the reskins. I think they really fit. So that's nice. Not really this one, but this, I really love this one. Wow. And this is also a super cool taunt. Whoa. And here the beast will not be unleashed here, but only in this town. Let's look at it again. Okay, so she's like also a tank character, but she is really all about the Territorial, as you can see at the top right, a little bit top. She can just deal like a ton of AoE damage, so put a thing on the ground and enemies that are in there that get hurt, stuff like that. She can also explode into dark energy, dealing 125 damage over 4 seconds during this time. She gets reduced damage, so that's also like if someone is trying to capture your zone, obviously you have like a capture zone mode. You just deal everyone around you. It's just super good. And also if people run away, she can throw her shield, but you can also block up to 1000 damage at the cost of agility. Yeah, to not get hit, but yeah, just absorb the damage. So that's pretty good. Really like her style. Like I said, really love the recolors. So if we look at Ghalt, he has like one shotgun, but with his ult he can make her two. So he get like a dual wield there, doubling his damage output for 10 seconds, as you can see at his ulti. He's like a very straightforward guy, has a shotgun, so he wants to get close. He has a gun, but wants to get close. Well, you have a ton of brawler characters, but he's just a little bit rage. You got a hook to get you close to him, so you don't want to get hit by that, and you get a shotgun in your face. Then he also has like a stun with his trap, so that's nice. So maybe like a good combo is hook your character, place the trap already there, so they immediately get stunned as well. So that's a cool guy. Let's look at his shell shock. He got a cigarette. Oh, cool. Okay. Isic, he is in an expensive machine, so he can also absorb up to 2000 incoming damage. That's super good. His like weapon is super interesting. He just fires rapidly, and once fully charged, a powerful blast may be released to deal greater damage to multiple targets. So first he hits like one target, and then when it's fully charged, there are like 2 targets that get hit. Let's look at his awesome come at me bro. Look, a gun, come on to see. Awesome. Really like his design. He's also from the bootcamp trailer, so he's like the guy talking. Kelvin, so normally when you like see an enemy, a common thing is that, come here, I don't bite. Well, this guy does. He has like a chomp, as you can see, skill 2, bite an enemy, dealing 67 or 76 damage. He can stun targets. He gains shield strength. It's like his primary attack deals a series of melee strikes. It's like he's always in your face. Sometimes he can just get a cloud, for example. If you look at skill 1, he will just turn into a cloud and then suddenly appear in front of you and start biting you and stuff like that. So it's an annoying guy, but I never found him really that strong. Next up is Kleese. He's an old man in a very advanced machine. He's also territorial, so for example his black hole ability summons a black hole that pulls in enemies towards it, deals 4 damage. So that's also nice to capture and hold zones. Also his weapon is pretty cool. He can also do like a shock taser from his chair, dealing bonus damage to shields, so shields are less powerful against him. That's nice, but yeah, normally he just fires energy blast from his wrist cannon. Ooh, let's see, let's look at some fatal farewell. Yeah, I love it. Also love that. Imaginary. Wow, I love his characteristics. Awesome, great looking guy. Oh, and let's just say that this is the butler of the guy we just saw. I don't have any lore for him available, but yeah, let's just say that for now. He's like the sniper guy. He has like a normal gun, but if you zoom in, it's like a super large gun. You can also throw an all that will just reveal nearby enemies, so he can just sniper better. You can also do like, he throws like a sort of, yeah, a ball that in the area everyone is slowing is slowed, so like a time bomb, but then a slow bomb, or however you want to call it. And also his Bindle Blast, his ultimate, is like a huge blast. I think it's, yeah, I would stick with this one. So like, yeah, like I said, Bindle Blast is just a big blast that deals a ton of damage. I really like her. She's also an assassin, but with a gun, so that's interesting, more interesting to me. I do like my melee characters, but yeah, having an assassin that's from afar is like super cool. But her thing is the Venom. So when she afflicts people with Venom, they suffer damage over time, but also some of the abilities do more things if they are if the enemies are covered in Venom. For example, the Claw Lunge. Lunge forward for a short distance for powerful claw strike, dealing 134 damage. When with Venom, it takes additional damage. Also, Blade Launcher, like the ultimate. Yeah, she just unleashes Blade, and with Venom, they also get hit by Venom. So it's like a great thing to do Blade Launcher and then the Claw Lunge, stuff like that. So yeah, you combine with the Venom, so that's cool. Miko is like the person I've played the most in the open beta right now, I think. Yeah, or maybe the person I will maybe she's not really yet been spoken of in this video. Well, anyway, he's a healer. He can do pretty amazing stuff, but I find it hard to hit his blades. They're like a super short crosshair, so it's hard to hit them. But if you do, yeah, it deals potion damage. He can also like improve his reload time, so he can throw blades faster. But yeah, his deal is healing. Is a Mecholoperia. I should have never pronounced that. Anyway, it's like his healing ability, and also he can, yeah, just combine that with biosynthesis, and that way he gains health over time. But you also have a talent that if you unlock biosynthesis and you heal another character, you just get healed as well. So yeah, it's easy to stay in the fight with him, but he's down pretty fast. His ultimate is super good, also for territorial stuff. Just put down a mushroom. It's easily killed though, but yeah, if you have like a big fight going on, everyone in your team gets healed if they're in the area where the mushroom is. So that's pretty good. So this is like a no-brain character. I mean, he has a minigun, and that deals a ton of damage. You can also just knock back enemies, slow them with a specific ammo, and also do a mighty stomp, as you can see, dealing 334 damage and knocking nearby enemies into the air. And that's nice because then they can do anything, so you can just shoot, and everyone in your team can also do like incredible stuff. So you don't want to get hit by that man's formation. Let's look at some of his, yeah, just what you want to expect. Man in the man of action. Yeah, I'm not really that type of guy, but I do like his bubblegum. That's cool. That's cool. So she is super cool, and also, yeah, easy to play. It's super powerful character to begin with, in my opinion. So what she's doing is just throwing like chaos bolts at you, but of course she can also summon a mighty pillar of shadow and flame at target location 300. Dealing 300 damage, so that's super nice. But obviously her paradigm shift is like her insane attack, dealing 500 damage to enemies caught in that blast. So she just sends out the blast, and everyone that's inside will just almost die. I really love this one. Super scary. Ow, 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 ow. And also this one is super cool. Then you see her face. She's like super scary. Yeah, I love her. I love her. And then we have Oscar Mike. And I normally don't really like the soldier characters. I think, for example, Montana here is going a little bit too far. But I love Oscar Mike because he just feels like a shooter character. If you play him, it just feels like you're playing a shooter and not a MOBA. So that's nice for this game. He can do like very interesting stuff. For example, yeah, he now does not have a red dot sight, but with his talent he gains the scope. So you can choose the scope, so that's nice. And also choose if you have more rounds or if your rounds deal more damage, but you have to reload. He can also do like stealth stuff. So if you're in the midst of the battle and you want to get away, you just hit the stealth generator. You can even upgrade it, and then you will move faster. So that's pretty good. Frag grenade. Speaker Shake is like the noob tube style, but yeah, it's pretty cool. In an airstrike, you just send out a 30 laser guided missile, and yeah, they deal a ton of damage if they hit, but the radius is pretty, yeah, pretty big. So yeah, maybe an enemy get hit one time, but still, it's pretty good. Oh, stuff like that, and this one is also pretty cool. I think, yeah, no, and still not convinced by the other things, by the different colors. Let's start with her Kiss of Good Luck. If you get killed by that and she does that, you just feel bad. So she's like super nice, super fast in how she hits. A little bit scary if you're against her because she's pretty beefy in my opinion, so she has a lot of lives in my opinion, hard to kill, and she deals a ton of damage. So she can briefly teleport to a target location, release the charge, dealing 132 damage to nearby enemies. Pretty good. Also, yeah, launch of course the 4 swords that she's hanging here to deal a ton of damage, and also has like a storm of falling swords, dealing 167 damage to 5 in a large area. So I think she's pretty good. I want to play her, but yeah, to unlock her you have to kill 50 enemy players, and I'm not there yet, I think. So one of my most awesome looking characters in my opinion is Rath, but I think it's pretty hard to play at the beginning. There is like an easy here, but I think just melee characters in general are just hard to play. You should not start off with them. Start off with the mage character or with Oscar, in my opinion. So what he does is like he throws an enemy blade for a limited distance. Yeah, it's a really limited distance. It's not that far away. But his like that wind or dread wind is really what's it about, because for 4 seconds dealing 83 damage per hit, but it's going very fast. So if you get stuck in that, it's like almost over. He also steals health from his melee attack and 10% from his skill. So he can get some life steal if he just kills some minions and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Love his style. Let's look at this one. This is of course the iconic Lick the Blade, because he doesn't care. Then we have Reyna, and she totally fits in the Borderlands universe in my opinion. Well, what she does is like, you first want to use her claw, because that deals damage to shields, 50% bonus damage to be exact, and she also has like a laser pistol, so that's pretty cool. But her like signature move in my opinion is the shield booster, and then everyone gains purple. So it's super, you see everyone running around with purple. Well, they have like a 225 damage block up for the next 8 seconds, so that's super cool. Super, yeah, great for your team, stuff like that. That's why she's the rescuer. She just, yeah, if someone is almost down, she does the shield booster, and yeah, they can have some more damage. Also, she is like a priority target, fires a homing shot that deals 45 damage, reveals the target position, so that's also nice for the team. Deploys a large energy dome that immediately pushes enemy out of the area and continues to block them. So that's also nice if you're like inside a zone and yeah, wanna Nice. Nice, 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 nice. So if you're like inside, whoa, blonde hair. What? So if you're like inside the zone and you want people get people out, just do that. So this is like my favorite character at the moment. I just unlocked her. So that's nice. What she can do is do great stuff with this spirit, as you can see. So it's cool to have like a melee character that can also just pull people towards her. So with fetch, you can just pull the first enemy, also deal a ton of damage, and then start hitting him. And if you want to get away, or if you want to engage, you can do the stealth strike. And there are like simple upgrades here where, for example, you gain less you get less damage when you are in stealth and stuff like that. Tag team is super nice. So if you're like fighting against an enemy and she thinks, oh, I got you, you just do tag team, and then suddenly the spirit comes into an area, deals damage, a ton of damage, like it's 418 damage over 5 seconds. Super a lot. So he just deals that in the area, and if you stay there, you're like safe, or you can just kill your enemy. So that's super good. Nearby enemies are also knocked into the air, so they can't do anything. Let's look at this one. It's like they are one. They are one. Love her. Then we have Thorn. She's like the normal bow character in every MOBA. The Ash, the I don't know how the other MOBA archers are called, but anyway, she's that. So she has like the volley, obviously, sending out multiple arrows. She has like a blight, summon a field of corruption for 6 seconds, so that everyone that's in there gets damaged. She has like a longbow that you can also charge and deal more damage that way. It's super interesting. And also you have the Wrath of the Wild, because she's a wild girl, nature girl I should say. After a short charging period, hurls a massive energy bomb that explodes for up to 500 damage. Also nice if you want to kill your enemy. Let's look at the battle cry. Yeah, she's really a wild girl. Whoop. I love this one more than this one. Well, okay. Let's look at Toby. So he's like the Rumble character. Let's compare it again with with League of Legends, and I love that he is adorable. That's just his thing. And you can see that he's like a super little penguin inside a big robot. Ooh. But he is pretty deadly. He has like a railgun that can be charged, dealing increased damage at a higher charge level. So you have like you can think about that. Also, you can do a force field, and that's like a little shield. I didn't find that very good though, because with Oscar I just immediately killed it. But yeah, you can do it. Block some damage that way. Also launch an arcade mine, and you see that a lot, and that's pretty you don't want to get trapped in that, because you deal like a ton of damage if you're in the area, but you can easily kill it. Just shoot at it and it's done. And also he can transfer Toby's mech to charge up a powerful laser that deals 250,000 damage a second for 6 seconds. So that's 1500 damage if it's fully charged. If you get hit by everything, you're just dead. So that's Toby. Let's look at some of his pilot ejection. Whee! Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. That's really cool. Smooth. Also cool, but I love this one. I just love it. And then we have this guy, and I think he is also like the enemy of the Borderlands, in the Borderlands universe, like one of the mutants or something like that. Let's start with one of his. Push up hard mode. That's pretty hard. I can do that. Yeah, I don't like that one. That sudden detected my cool. Oh wait, let's look at his abilities. So he has like a deadly tree fire burst weapon. Really cool. Fires a spread of scalpel from rival underbarrel. So yeah, he can use that underbarrel that you see and deal damage with that with his skill. Also do a grenade, sticky grenade to be exact, dealing 200 damage to nearby enemies, and also he can do a insane like rapid fire. He just gets a clip of 75 bullets and starts shooting away. It's insane. It's insane. No, still no. Why? Come on. No, still not cool. Okay, so my favorite character right now playing is this one, and I like the looks of. Let's see. Yeah, I'm like, I love them all. I really like them all. Maybe not this one, but it's just not for me. But I do love his characteristics. Yeah, there's really not one character where I'm like, oh my god, there's no. Maybe this guy, but yeah, there must be a guy like this in the game, right? Anyway, like the video if you did. Let me know your favorite Battleborn character in the comments. Subscribe to the channel for more Battleborn footage or videos. I have a ton of stuff coming up, and also reactions to the gaming news, of course. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll speak to you next time. Goodbye.